Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing some ranked games in the new season, kind of commentating over the new modifiers, just looking at some drafts, stuff like that. And this is actually a voiceover because I was being a bot and forgot to press the record microphone option, so you guys are going to get a little bit of a voiceover instead today. So basically, the new season is out, and there's 3 new modifiers. We got the Quickfire, which we've had before, the Healing Winds, which I don't think changes much, and then the Fast modifier, which I actually really like. It kind of speeds things up, and especially with these long rank games, I don't know, I feel like it's nice. So, looking at this game, I picked Jesse. I don't know why I didn't ban Frank here. Like, Frank is just so freaking good. And, dude, it might be good that my voice didn't get picked up because, dude, I was missing some of these gene pulls like crazy. You guys are about to see. But, yeah, we're getting destroyed pretty hard. See, usually if you're able to get like a Jesse turret behind a wall, this is really helpful if you're playing Hot Zone. You basically get a win. And as you can see, that's what I did. I got a hypercharged turret there. But I don't know. Frank is just kind of running all over us. We do have the lead, but we'll see what happens. I keep dying. I'm respawning. But yeah, Frank is he's everywhere, man. And he's indestructible. So it looks like they're going to end up making a little bit of a comeback. And I have to get all of these videos from my tablet because I'm editing everything over here on my computer. So bear with me here. Alright, so by the way, we are not going to be looking at the draft phases. I'm just going to edit them out because they kind of take long and I can kind of explain them here, the drafts. But anyways, before we do that, the reason why I wanted to like record some videos was because, or a video, was because I realized I was top 500 in the United States and I was like, that seems kind of interesting. Let's see how far we can push up. So that's what these games basically are. So looking at the gameplay, I had first pick here, so I picked Jean. Jean is really good because she kind of exposes the enemies in the bushes here, and her pull is extremely overpowered if you can get it on an enemy carrier. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, just stay alive, go in the center, grab these gems, control, expose these enemies, and it looks like we end up getting a pull on one of the carriers, so that's going to help us win the first round. Another thing I wanted to talk about, especially since we have countdown right now, some people will like run into enemy territory for some reason. Also, this Colt has the best aim ever. I just wanted to say that. I got pissed when that Colt just almost chained me perfectly when we were about to win, but you when you have the gems, just go back to your spawn, because it doesn't matter if you die there. If you try to stay alive and start running to the enemy territory to try to stay alive, you should never do that. And my teammates are going to do that multiple times in this video, and it kind of irked me when I was playing, but, you know, we'll have mercy on them, I guess. So, we're up 1 round. These opponents that we're facing are pretty good. As you can see, they're all legendary or masters. That's usually what happens on the first day, especially if you start to like push mythic, legendary, which is kind of where we're at. You start getting these pretty good plays, and you'll see at the end of the video, we actually face, I don't know if he's a pro player, but I don't, It might be, you know, it might be, guys. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this round we're looking good here. Just doing gem grab things. Our draft was decent. Now, if you're the Jesse, if you can see those three like cornered indestructible walls, whenever you get your turret, you want to instantly place it in between those two walls. Like that Jessie just threw her turret right there. That is a terrible place for a turret. It's easy to get shot at. It gives no value basically because you're controlling like the top corner of the enemy side. So I ended up going down here and yeah. Oh yeah, I remember this. Yeah. We just went down and completely lost, I think. Because I used my super, so now we have no chance of getting our stuff back. But yeah, some advice. If you ever don't do what that Jesse did. Place your turret in the right place. I'm not saying that would have won us around, but that spot that I described is like 10 times better. So anyways. So yeah, these guys are actually all legendary. So you know we're not gonna be losing to some legendary players. Alright. This Brock was kind of tapping me up last round. Was this the Colt that we were like complaining about? I think it is. Bro, that Colt is going places, man. Yeah, the Brock ends up knowing that we're over there, so you don't really want to be playing too aggressive with Jean, but I end up going down somehow. I do not think that not Jean, that Sandy shot hit me, but I guess it did. So we have our super though. I was saying in game, oh my gosh, look at that prediction, dude. In the game, I was like, that Brock is probably gonna go for the gem right there. So I pre-aimed my super there, and I actually got the prediction. I was pretty excited over it, but you guys aren't gonna be able to hear that live raw reaction since the recording didn't save. But yeah, now we're just 1v1ing this Colt. He goes down. Unfortunate. We do have the gems, and look at what I do, guys. This is every time you get 10 or 11 or whatever amount of gems. This is what you do. You go back to your zone and you hide. And if they start pushing you, you go back even further. You don't try to keep hiding or go into their like zone. Okay, that's the end of that one. So let me get the next video up. Alright, so here we have a heist game, and I'm basically going to be showing you guys how to play Miko. So I was explaining this, talking to no one, of course, but basically, what you want to do is avoid the opponents, use the star power that gives 100% buff to the structures damage or whatever. Also use the gadget to get like even more damage. And look at this dodge action that's happening right now. Like, can we give me credit for that, guys? And also the damage gear. I was low there, even more damage to the safe. But our team is not defending our safe very well. You know, I'm not blaming them. They're they're doing okay for what they have, but we end up going down. So you make me confused. Ian, why aren't you defending? You just sold the whole entire team. But here's the thing. Miko absolutely sucks on defense without the monkey business star power. And if you don't know what that is, it basically takes ammo away from your opponent. And if you don't have it, it's so hard to kill your opponents. So you you don't even wanna. You're just dying and wasting safe damage because if you're not on the safe and you're trying to defend, you're not getting damage on the safe. So you basically got to say screw your teammates and go for that safe. And that's exactly what I ended up doing because I was debating, wow, my team isn't really defending that well. Maybe I should go defend. Nope, that's never the play. Just keep going on that safe until you die. As you can see, there was a Jesse turret right there. I kind of hovered over it. So I was like, maybe I should defend, play passive a little bit, because I want my Jessie to be able to go up there and put her turret on the Heist safe, and she can't if she's busy defending. But she goes over there, and we end up getting this safe. So that's basically how you play Miko on this map. He's really good if you have him with that star power and gadget and damage gear. All of those are required, by the way. Maybe not the damage gear, but or the gadget, but the star power you 100% need. So we're gonna end up doing the same thing. If you can get like the opponents to like be shooting at you and missing and distracting them, that's just gonna take away the time that they have to destroy your safe. So you obviously want that. But yeah, you don't just want to like spam all your attacks on the safe. You want to try to dodge their shots as well and like time it. It's like a skill that you have to perfect. But yeah, our Jesse is placing the turrets defensively, which I'm not completely against. But yeah, I'm just trying to get over to that safe, deal the last. And if our team can defend the 2v3 and they come up to the safe, it's basically a GG. Because then they'll be helping me destroy the safe. So they kill the Rico. And this Rico is trying to get me off the safe, and then the Colt helps and finishes it off. So we end up winning that game. So I'm actually gonna bring up the last game because I had like 45 minutes of footage, so I'm not gonna put all that in there. So next game coming up. All right, so last game going Sandy, and as you can see, we have some STMN action going on. STMN Jose. If any of you guys know him, if you could let me know who that is, because I looked up after the video like who it was, and apparently he is a person. I don't know if he's like officially part of STMN or because he wasn't in like the clan, so I don't know for sure. But yeah. So basically this was the modifier that the fast mode modifier where everything is quicker. So the gems are gonna be spawning in at 2 times the speed. And during the draft I was kind of flaming my teammate for going Mortis. Because I'm like, why? Everyone knows about randoms that use Mortis. They're either gods or they suck. So I was hesitant. But then at the beginning of the round, he goes in and grabs the gems at the beginning. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I'm like, that's actually really smart because there's like 4 gems that spawn in the beginning, and Mortis can just go over there quickly and grab them all. So I was like, we can definitely make that work. So you'll see again how he does that, how he'll kind of go in. So yeah, as everyone is adjusting to these modifiers, you gotta kind of see like what's good and what works. Like I obviously didn't expect the Mortis to pull that out, but also some of you guys might be asking, Ian, how come you're only posting your wins? And like what in the footage are we missing? And my answer to that is that I don't lose, so there's no losses to be posted. So not a spoiler alert, by the way, for this game. Just something to keep in mind. But yeah, we do have the countdown, and I like the positioning that this Mortis has because he's not exposing himself. He's hidden away. He does kind of go into the enemy territory, but it's at the last second and no one's around. So I don't blame him for that. So it's tied. It's our last game, and I don't think it's gonna show it at the end of this video, but I started at like I think I was mythic. Hold on, let me check. Let me hop on to Brawl Stars really quick. See my current rank. So at the beginning, I was like mythic 1 and 500 placed 500 in the United States. And after this game, I ended up Bro, I think I spoiled it at this point. Okay, so we did end up winning this game, but I ended up getting like 200 something in the United States, which I think is pretty good. Like, I didn't even, wake up and was like, oh, I gotta grind this season. I just hopped on for a couple hours and I was like, oh, shoot. Like, a couple hours ago, I was like, oh, shoot, I'm number 500 in the United States. I'm gonna play a couple more games. So, I mean, not even grinding, just being my usual skilled, authentic self, winning these games. But yeah, we do end up winning this game and top 200, baby. So awesome. I did hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Yeah, you're getting left off on a black screen, buddy. Bye bye.